record on this computer.
Oh,
okay.
It says it's recording.
Okay, good. Recording. Hi, guys. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy sweaty Saturday. I'm excited to do this today with the lovely Christine. If you worked out with us this morning, throw it in the chat. If you had a sweaty workout, Amy had another lovely yoga session for us
Okay,
this
we'll wipe her
morning.
down after.
Oh, I'm going to quick mute everybody. Or if you can mute really quick. Let me see. Where is the mute, everyone? Okay, I don't know. Just mute yourselves, please. Okay, so we're just going to jump right in because what we've been doing on these Saturday Zooms is kind of showing how you get started with our team, with this company, and what we have to offer you in order to get started on a really great, strong start with our systems and what that means for you in terms of earning your investment back and starting a business really, really strong. So I'm going to let Christine jump in and explain the promoter packs.
All right. Good morning, everyone. So first of all, the biggest part that was the most attractive to me is that it is free to join this company. And because it's cloud-based, there is minimal overhead, or there's no overhead, and you get your own cloud office. There are no fees to keep it going. So essentially, Lavelle was way ahead of its time and created this business model that is basically pandemic proof. So it frees up the revenue because it's cloud-based and it's free to join. It frees up the revenue to put it into the business builders, which are us. And there's no fees, no minimum. So because it's free, in order to join, like most sales type industry, you want to try out your products before you go and promote them, right? Because a lot of the energy and the enthusiasm and the authenticity comes from having the feeling of thriving. So when you hit that thrive, you want to share it with everyone. That's what really grows your business, is sharing your story. So to do that, we have promoter packs to join. So the first one is a starter pack, which is $200, as you can see. It discounts the products a little bit, but it's not really the real savings. The real savings comes in with the promoter pack, which is a $400 pack. It's about $570 worth of products. So right there, you can see that you save about $170. You get about 2 to 3 months worth of products with that, of the 3-step system, which is where you get the main benefits. That's what you get the thriving from. And then you build on top of that. So to help you try something else out with the $400 pack, you also get a free product. My favorite is Sculpt. I took it before the ride. That's why I'm still like super sweaty and red. So it's a great amino acid. So that's my little plug with Sculpt. I love Sculpt. And then the biggest part to help you grow your business super fast is the 10 samples to mail out. So they come straight from the distribution center here in Texas. Everything is made in the United States. So it goes straight to from the distribution center here in Texas to US or Canada. And it includes shipping. I mean, that's amazing. You don't have to go to the post office right now. Like, who wants to put on a mask to go to wait in line at the post office? So straight, you just put in the email address and their mailing address, and it goes straight to them. This is like a 3 or 4 day sample. And that's really how a lot of people grow their business, is people try the product and they're like, holy moly, I want more. How do I get more? So, let's see. The next one is the VIP 800 pack. That's about 4 to 5 months worth of product. And with that, you also get 10 more samples. So you get 20 samples for free total. And this is a really good pack that we like to encourage people to get within their first 30 days, because then you earn commission at the top of the payout level, which is $200K. And basically get double commission. So anything else you want me to add, Erica? Did I cover everything for the packs? And I can go into the bonuses?
Yeah, let me unmute myself. No, I think that you covered everything. I was just adding in the chat that the samples are amazing, because right now no one wants to go to the post office, right? And I've definitely carried things around in my car for a week. So I love that you added that. And then corporate actually puts them on an email list. And I really love the emails that we have sent out. So it'll help them like, get started with Thrive. How are you feeling? And certainly we check in with our clients. But I do really love that efficiency part. We're all about helping you become the most efficient with your time in order to build your business quickly and help your clients thrive. That's the point, right? So
Yeah.
wanted to throw that in. And then, no, I think you did great with that. And so let me pull up.
One more thing with
Yeah.
it sounds like 4 to 5 months worth of product is a lot to have to store. What is a great idea is the little baggies that the DFTs come in. You can make your own packets. Keep it in your purse. Keep one in your car. So then when you're at work, you can be like, you know what? I have something great I want you to try. So you do get the 20 to mail out from corporate, but then you can also make your own little baggies so that you can hand it to someone.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I love that you said that. I keep all of the DFT bags. They're the best Ziploc bags ever. And I do keep them in my locker at work so that I never am without. And I do keep them with, like, just this week, a girl at work was asking me about Thrive. And so I was like, hang on, I have some in my locker for you. But we don't stock anything that's not really just for us. I want to be clear on that. We don't keep inventory. Everything you purchase is only for you. And there's no minimums every month. You don't have to purchase anything to make commission with us. So I want to point that out. Okay, so then we'll move on to, thank you, Christine. Appreciate that. So I'm going to talk about the VIP bonuses at the same time I sort of explain the systems. And if you have anything to add, Christine, just jump in. But so we have 2 bonuses available in our first 2 weeks. And the first one is called the VIP 800 and the VIP 1600. And I really, really love these because what we do is we have you jump right into our weekly system in order to earn these. And the first one is the VIP 800. And what it really means is that you earn $660 on your first $800 in sales. And when you think about that math, what it really means is that the company invests in us very, very quickly in our first 2 weeks. And I love that about Lavelle because they are really saying how important we are with this bonus. So on the 800 side, you earn a $400 bonus plus $100 in credits, and you'll learn to love these credits. I thrive for free myself, my family can, and then I can give them to my customers and the promoters on my team. So really, really love those credits. So you're not taking money out of your pocket, basically. And then to earn the VIP 800, you have 4 people thrive with you. You have 2 customers that want to thrive on auto ship, and our auto ship program is really great. There's no fee to join for it. You get the products at a 20% discount. And when you buy a month, the company actually gives you a box of shakes for free. So auto ship is sort of a no-brainer to me, and most people do purchase on that. And then the other 2 people that thrive with you are promoters. So they want to join the family, they want to join the team, and that's why we're doing these getting started videos on Saturdays to show you what that looks like. So you have 4 people with you for the VIP 800, and then the VIP 1600 means you have 8 people thriving with you, and then you earn an additional $400 bonus. So it's $800 on top of your commissions, of course, and then more credits. And the fast start bonuses are what you earn when a promoter joins your team and purchases a promoter pack. So if you have questions, just throw them in the comments also if I talk too fast. I've been told I talk fast. So the way that we're going to help you earn these bonuses. So what we have is every single week a schedule will come out, and there will be opportunities for you to jump on a Zoom like this, learn more about your teammates, other thrivers, how they've built their businesses, and it's always opportunities for you to invite your friends. That's what I love the most. We're very open. We don't have any hidden anything. Everything that we do, you can pretty much invite your friends to check it out. So on Mondays, I'll start on Monday. We have what we call a working Zoom. Basically, the whole team can come together on a Zoom, and we're going to talk about the week ahead, what we have available, give you some ideas of who to invite to these things. Like, I know the easiest one for me lately is to always talk about how we have like, maybe a teacher is going to share their story. So you're going to think about your list of teachers and who are your friends, and you're going to say, oh, they really might want to come listen to this, and you invite them. It's a very simple way to share what you've got going on. I'm going to be honest, you guys, I forgot to look at the schedule for this week. If you want to look at it, Christine, really quick, and see what's available this week. I can't remember. Oh, it hasn't been posted yet. Never mind. But so I'll use examples from last week. So like teachers, or we've had done healthcare ones, or we've had, moms just talking about what Thrive has done for them. So anyways, on Tuesday, we often have a Facebook Live where someone will go live on their page and interview another Thriver, another promoter, and you can always invite somebody to that. You can do a watch party. I really love these interviews that we've been doing lately. And then Wednesday, Wednesday. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Kristen. So Wednesday, we're going to have a training with the president of our company, and he's been doing a lot of really great things with our team. He's been on our team calls twice in the last few months, which I think is super cool. Like, not many presidents can come to your team training. So Wednesday is one, and this is really, I think, one of the reasons why I joined, because we are able to invite people before they join us to our team training, and you can come and see the vibe. You can see what kind of trainings we offer. You can see what we're all about. So in particular, this Wednesday, the president is doing a training. And so Kristen is going to be, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read. You're doing a training. Oh, okay. On how to create conversation. Sorry. So that's what we do on Wednesdays. Every week, you can invite your friends to come and check us out. It's definitely a very rare thing that trainings are open. They're typically not in most companies and most teams. So I love that we're doing that. So that's Wednesday. I'll stay focused now. I'm very squirrely. Thursday is often one of our $1 million leaders, and we have 4 on this team, which is incredible. That's also a very rare thing. And they've been doing a series where they take a little bit deeper dive into what is a cloud-based business, what does that mean for you to have a business like this? Christine, you mentioned sort of pandemic proof. I mean, we're not making any claims to that. However, we've had 30 to 50% increase in the last few months. And I think it's because people are home. They're really looking for something that's already set up. It's sort of like cloud business in a box. You sign up and you have all these tools at your ready. You don't pay for a website. You don't have any minimums. Everything's all there. And we have these systems already ready for you. So they've been taking a little bit deeper look on Thursdays into what that's all about. And again, there's always trainings. Like just this week, one of our own, Jenna and Sarah Cole, I think you're on, and I saw you in the car, lady. And you guys did a really lovely social media training. So we've been offering some really great trainings lately. And then on Saturdays, you can invite to a call like this, where we're talking about how exactly are we going to help you do this business? One of the questions I have before I got into network marketing, I was like, okay, great. So the product sounds great. The company sounds great, but like, how? So that's what we're talking about here. And then it gives someone the chance to take a look at us, join over the weekend, and then jump right in on Mondays. So the how also is really that during all of these, when we teach you how to do something, we teach you how to build your own brand, a very authentic brand to you. And Tabitha and Brianne are going to share how they've done that in the last few weeks in just a moment. But it's really that we teach you how to not be super spammy. Sorry, I'm just going to find someone who needs to mute themselves just because I get distracted. And we're going to teach you how to do something we call attraction marketing. And it's all based on finding the people who are looking for you. We are looking for those people in ways that are not about sending a really spammy message, I guess. I'm sorry. Okay, Christine, do you have anything else to add to this? Otherwise, I'm going to have Tabitha and Brianne jump on and share
you covered a lot. I love it. The biggest thing I think that attracted me to this is being authentic. I can share my story and attract others with just being authentic. And I love it.
Yeah, I love that this team is really, really about heart and really about sharing values. So we also have a customer group that called Do You Thrive? If you're not in it, we can add you to it, where we share a lot of things about the products, but we also have free challenges, free education about just things that will help you be really healthy. And I really love that we're adding some value to our community. And then we have another community called Thriving to Freedom, where we share a lot of our trainings in there. Actually, we've streamed them in live, like when the president came on, Drew, he came on. And so we shared that into the group. And I love that we're able to offer you guys something free before you even actually join us. Yeah, Sharice, I love all the tools that we have to help you be successful. So those are the other two things that help us talk about what we've got going on. So throw any questions in there that you guys have if I missed anything. And otherwise, Tabitha, I see you first. So I'm going to unmute you if you're ready to. Tabitha just joined us 2 weeks ago yesterday, and I'll let her share, right? Wasn't it 2 weeks ago yesterday?
I think so, yeah.
So I'm so proud of you. She just earned her VIP 800 and is well on her way to more than that. And so that's really exciting. So we wanted to have you jump on and just share how you've been able to do that.
Okay. Well, so I just wanted to share like kind of how I got started with Thrive or what have you, because it was really the products that kind of pushed my decision to join the company. I always consider myself a pretty healthy person. You know, I drink plenty of water. I work out regularly. I get to bed most days on time. I'm very particular on, you know, the food, kind of foods that I eat. And still, despite all my efforts, I was still having low energy, slumps in the afternoon. I am a coffee drinker, but I wouldn't say I drink coffee all day long. I usually do it in the morning. So after the coffee wore off around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I would have those lulls of energy. And at night after work, I didn't really want to I wasn't really a present parent. I just kind of wanted to lay on the couch and watch movies and what have you. And even on days off, like I found myself not really wanting to play or engage with my daughter. And so that really wasn't helping my mood, right? And so I saw Erica and she was posting all these amazing things about how she was running circles around her daughter and she was feeling great and she was, you know, crushing her goals on her Peloton. And I was like, so what up with that? Like, I want some of that, you know? So I reached out to her and I was like, I'm really interested in this Thrive stuff that you have. And honestly, I just wanted some more energy and I wanted my mood to be better. So if those two things off of my list got better, I was like going to be in it, right? So I tried it. I told her, like, in my first day, I definitely felt something with the products. I definitely felt it. But I would say about my like third to fourth week, using Thrive is really when I started to reap in the benefits. My energy was so amazing. My mood was just like I'm happy all of the time. Like nothing can get me down, which I think is really great. And so when I went to work, I work in healthcare, I work in a hospital, we work 12-hour shifts. I mean, at the end of the day, people are like, so what's going on with you? You look amazing. You're so happy. You're so enthusiastic. And so really how I've been able to like build and share this opportunity and products with people is because people are noticing, obviously, and I tell them about it. And then I quickly bombard Erica with all of the three-way chats, to be honest with you. I'm like, oh my God, it's so incredible. I love it. It's 3 steps in the morning. Let me get you hooked up, right? So I send them my 1, 2, 3 link. I get the three-way chat kind of started really early on. And hopefully I get better. And so I can not bombard her with all those messages in the future. But so yeah, so that's kind of that part of it. And I think also the fact that this team, and I know we've been talking about this, but I really, so I work in a hospital and it's really all about the team. You want to utilize everyone that's a part of taking care of like a patient, let's say, right? We want the doctors need, the respiratory therapists, the nurses, the physical therapists, we need everybody's sort of input to get this person well, right? And so I think what I've noticed with this team is that we, as a team, use everybody's unique qualities and really empower them to be themselves, and to, like you said, like you help people become their authentic voice and really not feel apologetic about who they are or what they bring to the table, right? It's more so about lifting each other up. And so I really think that, paired with the fact that I feel incredible and I haven't had any morning coffee for 5 days, really sort of pushes me even more so to reach out to people that I am not within a 6-foot distance of at my hospital, to share this opportunity and products with people, because it's made such an impact on my life in just the 14 days I've been involved with it. And I would say within 48 hours, I absolutely knew that this was the most incredible opportunity, and I knew that I made the right choice. So that's really it for me. I hope that helps.
No, thank you. You said so many things. And I remember one of the things you said to me is that you really loved the diversity of the people that are involved, their backgrounds. I mean, you don't have to come to our team knowing anything. I'm a nurse anesthetist by background. And so I didn't come into this knowing anything about marketing or about having a business. But when I came to our first team training, I thought I learned more in 30 minutes about how to do this than I had in 3 years with my previous company. And so that is one of the biggest selling points, I guess I can tell you, is that we have so much information to give you guys. And that's why you're going to be successful if you tune into it and just come to these 30-minute trainings every couple days. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, Brianne, where are you? You're in here. I saw you. There you are. Hi. All right. I'm going to change. I think if you start talking, you'll come up in the speaker view. So come on.
I say my story is a little bit different than Tabitha's. I didn't start as a promoter. I started, just ordered my pack, and actually, let me give you a little bit of background about myself. I'm a mother of 2. I have a 5-year-old. And there's my watch going off. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I am director of surgical services. So I'm over the recovery room, surgery, our day surgery unit, and our pre-em admit. So I've got about probably 250 employees under me. So it's a pretty high demanding job where I work about 50, 60 hours a week. So much like Tabitha, at the end of the day, it's just like I had nothing left. I got home, I had no patience with my kids or family. I was just dragging through the day, so to speak, and drinking my cup of coffee, 3 other caffeinated beverages just to get through the day and have enough energy till bed. And then come bed, it was just like I would fall right asleep, but then I never stayed asleep. I was probably up 3-4 times a night, restless. If I wasn't up with kids, I was up just because my mind was racing. And I had kept seeing Megan posting stuff about her 3 steps on Facebook. And, she kept saying, why don't you just give it a try? And I'm like, no, nothing's a miracle product. I just couldn't do it. And then mid-March, I went down to Fort Myers to visit my parents, and actually hooked up with Megan. I hadn't seen her since college. We went to nursing school together. So 21 years, no, it hadn't been that long. 16 years later, we finally see each other again. And she tells me, she's just like, why don't I at least just send you a free sample? You can try it, see if you like it. So I finally caved. I said, fine, send the free sample. And so even after I got that, I let it sit on my counter for about a week. And I'm like, and then COVID hit. And what I thought were long hours before about doubled in hours. And I was really dragging and really had nothing left. So I thought, you know what? Now's a better time than any to try this product. If it works through all these trying times and all these extra hours, then I know it's really something. And I tried it on a Tuesday. I remember one Tuesday morning, I thought I had to do fit testing all day for all these employees. So I thought, what better day to try it and see if I really, it has an impact on my energy and patience. So I did. And I bet by 1, I was texting Megan. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what's in this stuff. But I'm like, normally by this time of the day, I've had 4 caffeinated beverages. I haven't had any. I've got tons of energy. I'm in such a good mood. And I'm like, I feel like it's 2:00 in the afternoon. I feel like I could go on for another 12 hours. And so I was just like, she's like, well, are you ready to order? And I said, yes. Cause at that point I was scared I was going to run out of my sample before I would get the stuff in, and I'd have to go back to feeling like I did before I could get my pack in. So she helped me, and she was a lifesaving because I literally had 0 minutes to my life for about a month there. So she was like, I can do it all for you. So she helped me. She did it all for me. I just gave her my credit card, literally said, sign me up for whatever you think. She ordered me this pack. I get it. And within, 2 weeks at work, people started noticing. And my intent was not to be a promoter. I really didn't want to sell. I figured I don't have any time to do this. So I started, and people noticed. And so then before long, I've got 2 people asking, for samples. And so Megan was very generous and sent them samples. And then next thing you know, within 2 days, again, they were signing up, and then more people reaching out. And then Megan's like, I think it's time to switch you to a promoter. So I signed on to be a promoter. And literally it was just like, it just kind of fell into place for me. I started all of this, like, I want to say March 20th. And then I wished I would have taken a picture at the very beginning, but I didn't. And then like April 6th, I was like, man, my stomach feels like it's flatter and I'm feeling better than I have since I had my child 2.5 years ago. So I snapped a picture, sent it to Megan, and I'm like, Megan, I feel so good. And she's like, yeah, girl, you're doing great. And then 2 weeks later, I thought, wow, I feel even better. So I snapped another picture. And then when I did a side-by-side photo grid, that's when I'm really like, holy cow, I haven't looked this good, felt this good since having kids. And that, I think too, showing people my real life results, not the company pictures, like they can see my photos and my personal results, is what really started selling it and why I hit the VIPs that I did and my 4K within the first 30 days, because I could tell them my story and I had my personal pictures to accompany it. And then they all were like, oh my gosh. And so then just giving out samples, I do get annoyed at the people you waste your samples on and then they don't ever call you back or anything. But then I think if it wasn't for that free sample that Megan gave me, I would have never joined. So I have to tell myself, like, even though you're going to have those people you waste the samples on, or you use your own product samples that you put together, there's enough others that you'll send it to that will buy within a week because they'll feel just as great as we have. And so really, I just keep. And then I think the final real key to my success was the launch party. As soon as I signed on as the promoter, Megan's like, within a day, she's like, let's get a launch party going. Let's get the word out. She's like, you can hit this VIP goal. And at that point, I'm like, Megan, I don't even know what a VIP goal is. Like, I just hadn't been that involved. And so I really relied on her a lot to teach me everything. And she's done a great job at doing that. So we did the launch party and I had a lot of people, and that's really was the turning point for me, because even if they didn't buy right after that launch party, even up to, I mean, that was probably a month ago, and up to yesterday, I had somebody reaching out, hey, now that it's nice out, I've really been thinking a lot about your party and all the benefits. Now I'm thinking about a swimsuit season, that it's actually sunny. So I just had somebody yesterday buy that. I mean, I haven't talked to her in years, but just because of that launch party, she's for a month thought about, the things that she learned and heard of in that party. And so it just seems to be just a continual thing for me. I told Megan I wasn't doing the social media posts. I haven't done any of the advertising. I haven't really reached out to people. I know as I've hit goals, Sarah and Megan have put, not really coming out and saying, but, put posts on my page, like, way to go, girl. And then that has gotten me some movement too. I've had people reach out, what is this health thing you're doing? Like, your face looks good. Like, your skin's got great. They're like, what is it? And so that has promoted some spark in people too. This is my first team Zoom meeting, so that has been very informative. And I think these are very impactful for anybody that wants to join, because listening to what I heard this morning, had I done this a few weeks ago, it probably would have been more helpful, and I wouldn't have had to bug Megan so much daily for help.
You are amazing. I just keep sitting here thinking, if anyone could do it and be as busy as you. I mean, this is amazing. So I think that that really shows how simple it is to tune in to the things that we offer, right? Like you are very busy. And Sarah Cole put a comment in about, you know, the busiest people are the most successful, because we're just helping you share it. And people are clearly very drawn to your energy. And that is incredible. I think when we fill our cups, you know, physically and mentally, and then we support each other the way that we do on this team, we can be very, very powerful. So thank you. I appreciate you sharing your story.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk.
Of course, you have. So I don't know if you guys saw that Tony Natanson put in the comments. So she earned the VIP 1600 and Maui Gym sunglasses. So you've earned every bonus available to you in your first.
And I cannot wait for the sunglasses. I'm so excited.
Yeah. So, and we do, you made a really good point too. I'll just quickly, and then we'll wrap this up. We have a launch party, which is something that, you know, maybe seems sort of strange to do a launch party, but we automate them actually, and they're very efficient. They've been very successful to help people share what Thrive is. We have, you know, some really incredible ways to get started. So if there's any questions, throw them in there. Thank you for giving us 30 minutes of your time this weekend. I don't know where you live, but it's a beautiful Saturday morning here. So I'm going to go out and enjoy that. But we look forward to getting sweaty with you guys next weekend. All right, I'm going to stop the recording and